Yo!
Okay. Not quite.
No, a little.
Right in
I,
between.
I can do it.
All right.
Hey guys, this is the Houston Outlaws press conference. It's me and Muma here
Me.
to join you guys.
And him. Me and him.
Me and him.
With the recent losses, do you think it's a matter of other teams stepping up or your own mistakes that are costing you guys the matches?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yes is a pretty good answer considering it doesn't answer the question. But I mean, yeah, it's a combination of the two, which is like, which actually makes yes a valid answer.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Stage one, it was literally perfect for us. We had almost every player on our team on their single best hero, and it really helped us. And stage two, it's the first time that this core of people has had to adjust to a new meta, and there's lots of new heroes that we have to learn, and it's just a matter of time of like figuring out how to play this new game on this new meta with the heroes that we're not accustomed to.
All right, the next question is, during halftime or before matches, who's usually the one or multiple people to give pep talks, and what type of things are said?
Spri gives a lot of pep talks. Muma gives kind of pep talks. He tries to like, he don't like try. He's not trying to be inspirational. He's just trying to be like a human, if that makes sense.
I feel like when I'm out there playing my game, and like all I can offer to like aid us in coming back is like just being that person that's smiling and like keeping everyone's heads high and like joking around and like just trying to remind us that like, hey, we're still in this. You know, that's kind of I view that as my role on the team pretty heavily.
When Spri gives pep talks, what type of things, like, what does he say kind of that's like different than Muma to like bounce off of what Muma says?
I mean, when I talk, my way of talking is just like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna do something stupid so everyone laughs and is having fun. When Spri talks, it's kind of, he's been in the back watching the games, so he's been paying attention to what's going on and like what our problems are. And his issue, or what he says is a lot more actually like constructive to the game. I focus on more of a, not exactly like we're doing this wrong in game, but hey, let's laugh so that we keep talking, you know?
All right, the next question is, what do you guys think your biggest strengths are in this stage, and what are your biggest weaknesses that need improvement?
Do we have a strength?
Videomaker? No. I think our in this stage our strengths have been like being able to like control the flow of the game on some maps. I mean, it's not like it hasn't translated to every map because of our biggest weakness is like we are unable to like adapt to every map because of the heroes. We kind of have to play for the strategy to work, and I think it's like we can't do what we want, and that's why we kind of tend to lose some maps that we are uncomfortable on.
All right, the next question is, what about this meta in particular is making this stage so difficult for you guys?
We are not comfortable running Tracer.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I know some people are trying to say that that's not really our issue, but I think the lack of a very on paper strong Tracer specialist is what's really holding us back. And I know we have Clockwork for that role, and I know I was very vocal about how great of a player he was going into the season as a whole, even stage one. And I still stand by what I said, but the Overwatch League, with the Overwatch League, the level of play has gone up exponentially. Like the way you have to play the game, it's no longer the way you had to play it in Contenders. Everyone's getting better, all the teams are getting better, and now Tracer is more about being really coordinated with your Winston and your D.Va so that you can pull off these dives. Before the Tracer, you could be the best team, but your Tracer just being like really good at 1v1s and shutting down the enemy Tracer, and that's really what Clockwork like specialized in during stage. I mean, in the past, before the Overwatch League, and now with that elevated level of play, it's all about diving and blinking really fast and having quick movement and really flashy. And Clockwork, he that's just not his style, and that's really, I think, hurting us pretty badly.
Yeah, like for me, when I play Tracer, I've never played like the Tracer role in any successful team I was in. Like never. I barely even touched the character in like before Overwatch League started. I didn't play Tracer at all until like stage 2 started, basically.
So then I guess going off of that, a question that's been asked by like basically everybody is like, why does it seem like that problem is not really being addressed? Like, why does it seem like it's being ignored?
It's not like we are ignoring the like not having like a top tier like Tracer player, but like practicing a Tracer and catching up to the league players is very hard, and it's we are trying hard.
There's like only so much you can do in such like a limited amount of time when the games are so close together.
All right, the last question for you guys is, what do you guys do individually after a match to de-stress?
I sometimes go in my home and watch movies, or I go eat, or play or watch more.
I spend a lot of time streaming. Streaming helps me chill out and relax. But I mean, I'm always playing Overwatch, so like there's not much of an escape for me, and I choose it to be that way, you know, and I'm gonna keep choosing it to be that way.
Twitch.tv/Muma.
Yes, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Alright, thanks for listening to me and Linkster here say some words to you guys. We're gonna bring in our newest member who arrived yesterday, Fact Fiction, to answer a few questions as well.
Hey everyone, I'm Fact Fiction. For those of you who don't know me, the newest member of the Houston Outlaws, and I'm here to answer a few questions.
All right, the first question for you is, do you guys think that we'll see Fact Fiction soon, or is he at least scrimming and practicing with the team?
Basically, I just got here, and so because of the way that the LAN client works, I haven't really been able to scrim before I got here, and so I haven't done many scrims with the team, but I have done a few, so hopefully the team will utilize me in the best way they can, and otherwise I'm here to just work hard and help the team in any way I can.
If you could bring one hero into the meta, which one would you pick and why?
If I could bring one hero into the meta, the hero I would pick is obviously Reinhardt. He's been out of the meta for much too long, and I love that crazy rectangle man. See you later, guys. I know it's short, but you can see more of me in Focus on Wednesday.